Hello, welcome or welcome back. Today is day 23 of this 30-day Spooky Island challenge. And before we get started on any decorating, first I have a little bit of a villager update for y'all. Look who decided to move out. I am thrilled. I did the time travel game and it took about, a week or so of skipping days, but mission accomplished. Lucha is officially leaving. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to find anybody on our villager hunt, so I went ahead and went to a treasure island and picked up Roscoe. So he makes the 8th and final villager of the island. So yay, at least check mark, we have all of our dreamy list. So now that we officially have our 8 villagers, I figured we could go ahead and wrap up this graveyard just so that way it's completely finished and I'm not stressed about trying to finish it on that cleanup episode, and then we'll switch gears to another area of the island. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I did actually completely fill up my inventory with things I would need, and it is a sort of organized, so hopefully we can wrap this area up pretty quickly then. And I didn't grab any other trees. I kind of figured I would see where I'm gonna put the graves first and then go from there. And I think I want it in kind of like 3 different little mini builds. So I'm gonna start with this back area first. This area is a little bit deeper than all of the others, so I'm trying to decide if I need to have more pathing come up. I don't think I really want to, because then, like, the only places I really have the brick is to kind of take you to a different area, and that wouldn't be happening here. So I wonder if instead I can introduce maybe something different in this area. See, this is what I try to do. I organize and then I still don't really have what I want. I think for this area, just since it's bigger than all of the others, I want to bring back a couple of the statues, and even if it's like the same one I'm repeating in a couple different areas, I'm fine with that. I don't think I have too many different types of statues that I think work for the space, so it may just have to be what it is. And yeah, I may just want 2 of those. I want to keep it to just one of the Valiant statues in the entrance area. So let's see if this helps me out at all. Don't really know what I'm expecting this to do for me, but maybe just, I don't know, fill space, create some kind of divide. I think maybe what I need is just more trees back there in general. And bring the graves further up to kind of minimize the area that needs to be decorated instead. Oh, or maybe I just have 2 rows. That could potentially work if I have enough gravestones, and I don't know if I do. I want to say I grabbed all that I had left. I think I like the idea of 2 rows better actually than this method. Shoot, I feel like I just need like 1 more. If I don't have it, I'll make it work, but ideally, I just didn't grab them all. Oh, incredible, I have 5 more. Okay, I'm gonna grab them all just in case I end up moving anything around. Okay, so now I really don't have any more. That's fine. Yeah, I like this better, I think. And then I can actually fit additional ones up here as well. So this will just be the more crowded area. Kind of like that placement. Okay, I don't want 3 of the dark ones all together. This looks like an Oreo to me. Okay, I think that works. Do I have maybe 1 more? I do. Great, and it's a different colorway. That's perfect. Okay, I think we're good on graves. Now I want, I think, another statue right here. Something about the angle with her just like looking into the tree I don't love. That may work. I'll leave her there for now, and then if I decide I don't like it, I can always remove it. All right, I'm gonna go grab some trees. So far I have 2 of the large and 1 of the baby, yeah. I do not have any food on me. Ooh, this area is starting to get pretty laggy. This is definitely a you must walk, you cannot run kind of island. Okay, this area in the front is looking empty. But I think this area over here I am good with. Oh, this corner over here may actually be a good place for the barrel combo. I'm going to try that and see how it looks. I don't know if I want the sideways one to be on the right-hand side or the left. I think I want it just like that. Perfect. Oh, I forgot about the statue that I had over here. Do I want that back or do I like it without it? I think I want it back. So I'm gonna do a little reorganization back here. I might tuck it further, like actually where I have the scorpion rather than where it was before, and then have the scorpion hanging out front. Great. Yeah, I like the statue hanging out back there. Need to grab a couple weeds and then I think that section's completely finished. And I can start struggling with the other ones. But while I'm here, I'm also going to get, I think, some more wheat fields. And then, oh, maybe some of the vines. I don't know if I've already put them on the cliffs surrounding this area. Maybe one of each of these rock items as well, in case I'm at a loss of what to put where. Oh, can't put anything there anyway. That placement looks kind of random to me. This may just need to be a bug instead. Oh, but it's so close to our other little bug guy. Okay, what about just candles poking behind the grave? I think that works. We'll go with that. And our other little buggy guy can go over here. At least that's far enough away from the other one. Okay. Now what do I want to start introducing? I think maybe I'm just gonna have this corner littered with wheat fields. Or at least as many as I can fit in here, which probably is not going to be very many. Okay, 3, not so bad. I do think I want to put a flower here just so it's not so square looking. That's the only downside to the wheat fields, I think. Otherwise, they are an absolute immaculate item, but they are a little straight edged. I don't like that one there. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that flower though. Alrighty, I think the only thing it still needs is maybe like custom patterns on the floor and then little tiny items. So I haven't used a centipede over here, actually. I may put him up here. And then I think I'm out of room, actually. Okay, now I want him on grass just to cover up that spot. I don't know why I keep thinking the centipede is a custom pattern. I mean, I guess it is pretty flat with the ground, but okay, he can't go there. You're fine there. That's okay. Maybe here for a custom pattern. And I'll put another little rat buddy over here next to the tarantula. Maybe one more wheat field here. Okay, this side looks good to me. It's really just the front couple tiles right here. And maybe candles are the move. Have this be like the most lit section of the graveyard in general. Okay, I don't have any more. I know I still have in my pockets. I don't like this one right here. All the others I'm good with. And I did try to put one over there and I didn't like that either. Do I just need to have that be an empty square? Is that the answer? Maybe that's the answer. Maybe it's just that I don't have any skeletons in this area, and I don't know if I have any more, actually. I've been in a good habit of ordering them from Nook Shopping, but I believe I did not do that yesterday. Nope, don't have any. Okay, that's okay. So then I think for today, actually, we're gonna call the graveyard done because it is substantially done. I think I genuinely want maybe 2 skeletons to put in here and then I'm happy with it. And that is easy peasy and can absolutely be done tomorrow. Great, okay. So just as a quick little map update before we switch to an entirely different area. So we have all of row B done, and we have up to columns 4, 5, 6, and 7 done as well. So really getting down to it, which is super exciting. Also makes sense since we have like 7 days, but still. So, okay, moving on to the next area. This bog swamp witchy area that I'm going to be working on next. I had initially thought I was going to start with the entrance, but I have a build in mind kind of around where my house is going to be that I want to start with instead, just because I want to make sure I have enough room to do the terraforming I have in my mind. So we're going to start off with that, but also for this build, I want to make sure it's going to look cool at night. So we're going to do a quick time travel to tonight, and then I will meet y'all there to start that build. Alrighty, we are back, and so this is the area that we're going to be working in today, just a little bit south of the graveyard. And I actually want to start by outlining where I think my house is going to go. And then from there, I'm going to do some cliff terraforming kind of surrounding it. So my vision is that you're going to have my house, I don't know, around here-ish, roughly. Actually, maybe a little bit far forward, but. And then behind it, there's gonna be a ritual circle since I'm supposed to be a little witch on this island. So for that, I want the like cauldron or maybe that kettle bathtub to be tier 1. And then tier 2, I want a ton of candles. And then tier 3, I want it to be completely enclosed in cedar trees. So with that, I'm going to need a decent amount of space to at least be able to get up to the 3rd cliff. And my only hesitation here is what it's going to look like from the graveyard perspective. Oh, Wisp is here. That's adorable. Anyway, got distracted. But so that's going to be a little bit of kind of figuring out how this is going to end up working as far as the transition between different build areas. But I guess first things first, where is the center of this area? Or is that even really how I want to do it? Maybe I just get it centered on this one square. Maybe that'll be my mission. And it's 5 in the front, I believe, and then 4 in depth. Okay, let's see how that is as far as being centered. It looks pretty good. I may be one too many to the right. Except this is the part where it gets hard to kind of check. So maybe it's actually okay. I have a decent amount over on the left and plenty over on the right. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go with it. And we'll see if this house needs to end up getting pushed forward at all. Again, I'm not really sure how big this cliff is going to end up needing to be. Because, okay, so I want to be able to at least get behind here, and then there needs to be room for the items. So this is probably too close if I had to guess. Because also, you need to be able to see it. Yeah. So what if I have this first line just be the back of the house, actually, and it goes up like this. As long as I'm not setting myself up for failure with all of the villager homes that I'm hoping to include in the swamp, I think I'm okay with this. But that's my only hesitation. Okay, let's check that. So I'm trying to fit 1, 2, 3. Wait, is that right? Yeah, wait, only 3. Okay, excellent. I should have no problem doing that. I don't know why I thought it was more people than that. Perfect, okay. So that works out. I'm just gonna, I am gonna grab a cauldron or a bathtub or just something as a placeholder. And then we're gonna start building cliffs around it. I don't really know which one I'm going to want to use, so I guess for now it doesn't really matter. I'm not planning to decorate this area just yet today. But I do want to get it into a good enough spot to the point where I can move the house and make sure that this will work. That looks centered. Is it though, actually? Or is this something that has to work on a full tile instead of a half tile? That's definitely centered. Okay. I like the way that looks anyway. We'll go with that guy. Okay, I'm thinking maybe 1, 2 tiles down here and then start the cliff. And I want it to at least be as wide as the house, maybe 1 tile past. Okay. Well, we did the cliffs. I want to go see what this looks like now from the graveyard perspective, and if it's maybe too close. I'm really hoping it doesn't ruin the vibes up here. Okay, I couldn't finish terraforming over here because the bushes were in the way, but that should just be one tier, so that should be fine. And I think we're okay. Oh, but if I have trees up here. Okay, we need to try that. If it covers it ever so slightly, I think I'm okay with that. I just don't want it like completely blocking that whole area. And actually, let me just move the bushes while I'm at it so that way we can get the full effect of what this would look like. Okay, all the trees are placed, so now I want to see what it looks like from the angle down below by the cauldron, and then we'll go check and see what the situation is from the graveyard. It doesn't quite fill it up as much as I would hoped, but I think maybe when I put in wheat fields and other items up there, that should help the situation. Okay, yeah, over here, totally fine. Oh, and even this is okay. It peeks through a little bit, but when you're on the path, it really doesn't obstruct your view at all. Excellent. Okay. Yay, that's a relief. Okay, my next thing will be figuring out if that placement is actually going to work with the house. And I'm wondering if it's too close. So we're gonna run to resident services and get the house moving kit and see if I'm able to tell it all before we place it. And if not, it might just be a game where we have to keep moving it until things make sense. But I guess first Olivia's gonna give us a reaction. I don't even know how helpful this is. I'm afraid I need to just commit to it and then time travel and see how much space I end up actually having tomorrow, at least visually. It might be okay. I just don't want this entirely obstructed. And it might be. When you do that view, it probably goes away. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna time travel and see what it looks like. All right, moment of truth. Let's see what this looks like. You can't see it at all, except when you do that. Oh, but do I like that? Does that make it kind of sneaky? Maybe I like that. So at least for photo purposes, you don't see it when you do this. And when you're in camera mode, it's fine too. Okay, maybe it's okay. I'm gonna try to fill a little bit of the area out, just make sure I'm still good with it before we call it for today. I don't know if I'll completely decorate the area, but I kind of want to see how it's going to look. Okay, I think I do actually really like the direction that this is heading. I, however, will need infinitely more candles. And I think probably a ton of wheat fields. I think I'm just gonna completely fill this area up here just so it at least, or maybe the visual areas of here anyway. Just so it at least looks filled in. And I don't know if I will end up having enough. So that'll be a mystery, but I think it looks pretty good. I want to save a couple spots here and there for more candles on this third tier. So maybe just wheat fields towards the back. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, I may actually go out and run and get some more wedding candles now, just because I feel like I'm kind of in the zone and I may be able to finish at least this little baby area here behind the house. So I want to capitalize on productivity. So I'm going to do a very quick Treasure Island run, and then I think we'll wrap up this episode and this area. I am now back with an entire pocket full of candles. So if I don't have enough after this, then I think I'm using too many candles. I do think I want a couple down here on the bottom. I may not line the entire area. I don't know, I say that now. I actually may. Yeah, I think I'm going to. So ignore me. What do I know? Okay, I think this officially looks good from the front. The cliffs still do need a little bit of work, but I don't know yet if I want to just completely cover them in wheat fields or if there's something extra I want to do up there. But I think this is the extent of the candles at least. And there's a chance I may want to move the house one tile forward, which is kind of annoying, but I think it might be the move, maybe. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to keep thinking about it, kind of see maybe where the rest of the swamp area ends up shaking out. But with this portion of the build done at least, or kind of done, that is going to call it for today's episode. So thank y'all so much for joining me for day 23 of this 30-day Spooky Island challenge, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.